Red Dirt Roundup is made possible this week with the support of PlacesToRide.com, your guide to great places to go and things to do on a motorcycle. Submit your favorite ride at www.placestoride.com. And Borders Midtown Tulsa, located on 21st at Columbia. Borders Books and Music. It's all here.
Broadcasting a code through our microwave to your television that the flying signals the moon.
The Pain County Film Festival and Red Dirt Roundup,
featuring Randy, Brumley, and friends.
We will reach new heights with this technology that allows us to look inside your central nervous system and penetrate every fiber of your body and mind to affect your will. This effect is known as the Red Dirt Roundup.
The day will come when we take the grandkids on our knees and tell them of the hardships during the winter of 2004. Those days in the dead of winter when the flowers of spring were nothing more than a distant memory, when the sky was gunmetal gray and the wind howled like a castrated banshee. It was that ominous December day the heavens opened and the snow fell. Oh, how it fell. For hours, the snow danced across our lawn. It came down so hard it almost covered the driveway by morning. You could barely push it off with your bare hand. They say it was over an inch deep in certain places, but to my eye, maybe 3. Oh, the winter of 2004, come again no more. I'm Dana Mason, and I'm available for poetry recitals.
In the wake of recent scandals and record FCC fines, we here at the Red Dirt Roundup are concerned about untoward influences in today's society, especially coming from the media elite, which quite frankly is us. So in addition to avoiding banned words as per, to wit, the FCC bylaws, we will also avoid words and phrases which, although aren't dirty, just sound dirty, like spit and polish and pipe cleaner, shaved ham. You will never see us refer to or depict a round Roger or a salty Hernandez, because those words are meaningless. We just made them up. In our solemn pledge to avoid anything that even sounds dirty, this isn't just lip service. We canceled a travel piece to the Booby Rocks locale in the Galapagos Islands, and Dana's vacation pictures from Big Bone Lick State Park. We also canceled an interview with St. Louis Cardinals slugger Albert Pujols. We take this pledge to you, the viewer, very seriously, and we'll only break it if it clearly runs counter to our own self-interest. Thank you.
Frothingill here. I'm searching the jungles of Fiery Brothers music for big names in guitar and bass amplification. Names like Crate, Randall, Peavy, Ampeg, Vox. Behold, practice amps for $79, unheard of. Eureka!
Hi-ho the Dario. A-hunting we will go to Fiery Brothers.
Yeah, that's cool. Camera. I got that when I was a kid. I got it when I was a kid when my dad went to jail. I've been making movies since I was a kid, since I was real small. So, you know, it's a Del Rey show, so.
Got that big load of bed liners in up there at the shop yesterday. Boy, this little Alsatian comes in there to pick those up, asking me a zillion questions. Can I haul pigs in this? Can I paint it with that? I said, hold on, McLeod, back the hell up.
Who's McLeod, Daddy?
Well, McLeod was a detective show back in the 70s with Dennis Weaver.
Who's Dennis Weaver?
What? Dennis Weaver? Well,
did he play tennis?
No, he didn't play tennis.
Tired of your pop culture references not making it across the generation gap?
Hey, howdy. Hey, I'm trying to buy me some CDs for my son's birthday. These new groups, though, are, that's a mystery to me. So I'm wanting to find out if you can help me here. I'm looking for some new groups, but I want them to have that classic sound, like Ed East and Pablo Cruz. Hello? Hello?
Consider the problem solved with the Reference Adapter 3000.
Well, this online crap's for the birds.
With a Ray 3K, this man would have known the equivalent to Head East and Pablo Cruz, both pop rock acts with a limited shelf life, these days might go by the names of Lit and Smash Mouth. It's simple. Just type in your reference like the 70s Sister Brothers showbiz juggernaut Christy and Jimmy McNichol. Step 2. Set the generation to modern day. Step 3. And the equivalent Sister Brothers showbiz juggernaut is Jessica and Ashley Simpson.
That night I was like a modern day John Holmes. I was like Trent Fowler.
Who the hell's Trent Fowler?
Hi, I'm Trent Fowler, inventor of the Reference Adapter 3000. People often ask me how I came up with the Ray 3K. One day I was sitting in a pork buffet listening to an elderly man in another booth. He was trying to explain to his granddaughter who Artie Shaw was. I finally spat out my hog jowls and toast and yelled, "He's the radio head of Big Band." As the local constables were leading me out of the place, I thought of it. Just like that.
Kids, ever get tired of your parents not knowing what you're talking about? You can give those skeezers the 411 by just setting your reference adapter for your parents' generation.
Then the cop says to the rabbi, "But can I keep the donut?"
Daddy, you're funnier than Carrot Top.
Who?
I said, Daddy, you're funnier than the Unknown Comic.
Oh! Well, thank you, son.
I love you, Dad.
I love you, son.
Thank you, Reference Adapter 3000.
The Reference Adapter 3000, now available at your local Schwegmans, Deli Mart, Medfix, Woolmouse, and Lomax Drug. Jobs lost this year. The grab and run convenience store on 4th and Cincinnati was robbed today. The robber was wearing a blue bandana and driving a fast car.
Most any large city has its fair share of indigents looking for a handout. We've become accustomed to seeing them on every street corner. I'm Rock Stone, and we're on assignment.
We prefer not to call them handouts. We call them complementary acquisition. It's another form of multi-level marketing. I'm vertically integrated. You know, if somebody comes by and they're driving their nice car or something, and they can't afford to give me, $150 or something, I just refer them to the website, and they can make a PayPal donation, and refer a friend. It works out in the end because, you get that a lot of return customers that, remember you from the website and they kind of enjoy the thing. So, I'll tell you what, if I catch one of those "we'll work for food clowns" on my grid, I'm kicking the tail out of there. I don't have time for that.
His day starts early with a cup of Nigerian bindi and a Wi-Fi laptop. He logs on to check traffic patterns, look for road construction, something that will snarl traffic for miles. You see, while you and I might avoid long traffic queues, he seeks them out because he wants that face time. He wants that real estate.
Yeah, the way I see it, it's a business. That's why, I get up every morning, I have my coffee, and I check the traffic reports and stuff and see, who's going to be hitting where. I find it, it's a business. I got to get up early and study the thing. You know, and like I get up, I put on my suit and tie, I comb my hair, you know, I look good. I get out there and I look like a businessman, somebody that you want to, you know, hand your money over to, because let's face it, that's what it's about. You know, when I see these clowns out there, you know, they got the signs that say, we'll work for food. I'm like, get out of here. I ain't working for food, man. I'm working for, like, you know, my signs say stuff like, you know, we'll work for $100K a year plus medical, dental, 2 weeks vacation. Or, you know, like I had another one that said, like, you know, BMW broke down. We'll work for Lexus. You know, it tells you right away. You know, they're looking at me. I'm dressed in a suit and tie. I'm smiling. I'm happy. I'm Mr. Professional. There's somebody that's a winner. And if you're a winner, they want to give you their cash, you know. That's what it's about. And, you know, I leverage that real estate that I'm sitting on. I ain't going to sit there and ask for $10 or some food, you know. I'm going to work it.
Hi, I'm Gary Goode. I'm with my friend Brendan here.
How's it going, eh?
And we're doing a public service. We'd just like to let everyone know that my friend Brendan is not gay. He's Canadian. The aim of this show is to help get the word out. And I do want to add the disclaimer that here at Red Dirt Roundup, we don't condone discrimination or prejudicial behavior of any kind. And in fact, everyone has the right to life, liberty, property, and the pursuit of happiness. But we just want to clear up those misconceptions. Because misconceptions don't help little Brendan make any new friends now, do they?
I'm going to have to agree with you on that, Gary.
And I'll be the first guy to admit I don't know a hell of a lot about Canada. So I think what happens is you have your Canadian characteristics, and they meld with your personal characteristics, causing what I call the super system of pseudo-gay synergy. And that's why we have the problem that we have here. But there are ways to fix it. When you're talking with guys, periodically throw in the phrase, well, Bob Stoops says.
Well, Bob Stoops says.
There are a few other things I've noticed, too, is that you smile a lot. And I think that people tend to not be too sure about that kind of thing. And that in conversations, you let other people talk. And I think that I'm sincerely listening and empathizing with what you're saying, shtick that you have. It's got to go. Because when they're talking, what you really have to do is think about what you're going to say next, which would probably be like a witty or a devastating retort. Something along those lines. And in fact, you're listening to me right now, and you're nodding, and
force of habit.
Yeah, and you're looking at me when I talk, which is another one of those things. Probably look straight ahead, maybe grunt periodically to show you're kind of processing the information and everything.
Well, Bob Stoops says.
Very good. See, very good. Very good. And I've noticed that you do have a big vocabulary with a lot of descriptive adjectives in it.
I like to periodically increase my vocabulary by perusing a dictionary.
Now's the part where I help you out. Kind of a makeover type thing, if there is a straight word for makeover. And what you have to keep in mind that around here, the more OU garments you're wearing, the straighter you are. So, I have for you an OU cap, an OU t-shirt, okay, and I have an OU, it's a turtleneck and sweatshirt combo, and you'll notice on the turtleneck it has the OU 3D image instead of the simple, O and U that you would find on the cap. Okay, if you're just tuning in, Brendan is changing right now. And as you can tell from the before shot that Brendan looks rather Canadian, a little French, and we gave him a Oklahoma kind of Walmart makeover, if you will, and let's bring him on out and see how he did. It's Brendan, ladies and gentlemen. All right, how do you feel?
Okay.
Great. So on the bright side, it's a good starting point. I think really that you're on your way. I think you'll be blending in before long.
I feel so Oklahoman today.
Yeah. We probably need to get you a truck, and teach you how to shoot skeet, probably for starters, but I think we're doing all right. And so once again, just want to let all you people know that if you see my friend Brendan, he's not gay, he's Canadian. But less Canadian now.
Any stockbroker will tell you the ups and downs of the market can give even a healthy farmer ulcers. The same can be said for the recent futures markets. Pork belly futures have tumbled over the past several weeks. As prices continue to fall, it appears most investors just don't have the stomach for it. In an attempt to gas up this failing investment, many farmers are diversifying into arterial markets. But coughing up that kind of liquidity can be difficult, especially in economic times like these. Only time will tell if pork belly futures will come up or continue to take a dump. This has been an Agritorial. I'm Jack Griffith.
Okay, just a reminder, the following segment is being brought to you by the Tinkerbell Hilton Diaries. That's great. They'll publish a humorous book about the diaries of Paris Hilton's dog, but they won't publish my book. Spent half my life savings interviewing and researching a book on the sociological and political importance of the post-Buddy Holly movies of Gary Busey. And I think Gary Busey's an easy guy to interview. Got a cracked femur from a pair of nunchucks. And today I'm eating Corn King hot dogs because the medical bill.
Hilton. Not under classical. Maybe it's under biographies. Maybe over here. It must be under Bell.
We're just having a ball, aren't we, Rooster?
Yeah, we are. We watched them their music videos. My cousin, he watches them on that computer. He gets on that computer.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, he looks at them music videos.
Well, we're going to watch another one. How's that, Rooster?
Okay.
This is chill. This is cool. It's Billy Joe Winghead.
You already downloaded it?
Yeah, we downloaded it. We're going to broadcast it.
They'll do it better than my cousins.
Yeah. Stop Romeo is the name of it.
Huh.
Billy Joe Winghead.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
Cruising down the interstate, I felt the urge to urinate. I had to
But somebody got probably getting a whole edition built on their house because of the Tinkerbell Hilton Diaries. It's enough to really...
Machine only cuts the grass. I must mow the lawn. The lawn suffers until it accepts change. Dog poo in my yard, not my neighbor's yard. Lanky dog, low fence. Gasoline with oil makes much smoke, but more harmony is stored in the fuel. The landscaper's dilemma: to return inside to seek beer after this row or the next. The wasp was once atop a grass blade that I traversed with a roar. Now he circles erratically in the distance, plotting his revenge. The path to enlightenment turns within the sand, culminating into the very essence of time. In repose on my sofa, sweat, dirt, grass, new white couch.
In the world of global business, there are those who lead and there are those who follow. Why do we excel when competitors fail?
Because we're dicks.
Why do we always profit?
Because we're dicks.
Why do we force suppliers to export jobs to maintain margins?
Because we're dicks.
Why do we tout our employee health plan when over half our workforce doesn't qualify for coverage?
Because we're dicks.
Why do we buy water rights in third world countries and sell them back their own tap water?
Because we're dicks.
In today's global business climate, one company stands tall: Dick's Industries.
Yeah, see? Wasn't that a lot better?